open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Ace Silverfang. I'm Ace Silverfang. I also forgot that... Don't mind me. I just forgot to change the audio channel. Woo! Sneak peek behind the background. But I don't want you guys seeing my entire library of Steam, so I will not let you. I've shown it before, but that doesn't mean I can't be bashful about it. Ah, crud, I'm showing you my entire library of Steam. That took a bit longer to turn on than I thought it would. Okay, I gotta do this. Don't ask why. OBS is dumb. That's why the OBS is dumb. The story so far: Alaya and her robot, Six, have been sent by Professor Mayari to find the roboticist, Janiki Renba. But all they found was the smoking wreckage of his ship. Meanwhile, Elia has found something else. What might be the lost crown of the Holy Empire, hidden alongside a crude map pointing to an unknown moon. And Elia is avoiding returning to Iox and telling Mayari about Remba's death. It's sounding like this is like the story based on how I've made it, which would be a really complex story if they did it that way. I think we're done. But if Renba found the body of the last emperor on that moon near Mercy, why was he hiding robes and sending her a brooch? It seems a great secret. Why would someone wish to conceal that the last emperor not returned? Perhaps because someone claims to be the emperor returned. Oh, this reincarnate. Does somebody? Not publicly, but the university, as you know, has its priesthood. They allocate power as they see fit. Renba was a dedicated member, as is Professor Mayari. Are you saying Mayari claims to be an actual emperor? I do not know her, but if she did, what would a discovery such as Renba's mean for her? That it was impossible? Even by their beliefs? So iolite crystals come from the site of Renba's cache. Must have been mined during the Empire period to make things like that brooch Renba found. There might be some evidence of that work left, or some artifacts from connected sites. Holy jeez. Did they reset my text? I think they reset my text speed. Slower. I can't read out loud that fast. Well, I'm not saying anything else. Dang it, I want to go back and check that ship. I don't know why. I get the feeling that if I leave, I won't be able to come back here. It took control for me. It does that every time you hit a transitionary period. Look at. Come on. There's gotta be something else. I can't angle the camera down even. This is as down as I can angle it. It's starting to look like there really is nothing else here. Alright, I'll go back. Man, one thing that the developers did not check for when they made this game, light leak. There's so much of it here. There's light peeking through cracks where it shouldn't be. Sorry, as a game tester, I can't turn it off. As a game developer, I can't turn it off. As a game designer, I can't turn it off. Are you ready to go yet, mistress? Let's get out of here. Leave the moon. Why do you ask me twice? Stand by, mistress.
Darkness.
This is not the Nightingale. 6. I hate robots. I hate them. They always do this kind of thing. Right before they give you the speech about how it was for your own good. Mistress, you were about to step on a small ant. My ethical core required me to lock you inside this packing crate. It's cold in here. There you are. I think the hopper misfired. This isn't the Nightingale. Mayari. Wait, Professor? Professor? Is that you? There is no one here. You are quite alone. You might confess your lie quite safely. I'm not Mayari. Mayari did not come. She would not face me. I thought so. She lies. She is not who she says she is. And who does she say she is? Who is she? She went to find Janiki Renba. She sent me to find Janiki Renba. There isn't time. I found something. Something that matters more than her lies. Tell Lexi there is a great darkness, an all-consuming, hungry darkness, and it is coming. Renba, your ship. It exploded. I'm sorry to tell you this, but you're dead. There is an ancient place, an observatory. It is watching, and it holds the wires of our fate in its claws. Okay, fine, just tell me what you know. I don't know what to ask. You're ignoring my questions. I will find it before the vault is lost. The robots know, but they don't remember. Someone long ago made certain they would not remember. Renba, how do I help you? Welcome back, 6. Oh, you have my apologies, mistress. I do not understand the question. What were we talking about? Nothing, mistress. We have maintained a companionable silence for several minutes. Let's see if we can't get out of here. I think we're still on the moon. Wherever here is. This way, mistress. You don't remember how we ended up in here? Oh, I know where this is. Hoppers can misfire due to imperfections, mistress. The eye aboard your ship is quite old. I see where we are now. Yep, I thought so. Although I still don't see how we got in there. How we got in there. 6, do you know anything about an observatory? No, mistress. Nothing comes to mind. Why do you ask? No reason. Just a passing thought. Alright, I've talked to a dead man. We've seen enough of this moon. Time to leave. Very good, mistress. Leave the moon. Be ready, mistress. And so we left the surface of the ruined Hermitage Moon near Mercy, with enough new information to locate an undiscovered site. Okay, so we can't trust, what's her name, Mayari? Meaning, I need to go everywhere else except back to the university until the university is the only option I have left. Aboard the Nightingale, we should sail to Iox and tell Mayari what we've seen. Or okay then. And I'm sure she wants to see the crown. Just look at this thing. The workmanship is beautiful. The workmanship. Evidently, it is more than a simple crown, mistress. It's a symbol. This was Iox's power, lost after the fall. Again, it would be said Iox was once more the center of the nebula. More than that, mistress. I believe the metal is a casement for a mechanism of some kind. A mechanism? What kind of mechanism? Without opening it up, I cannot tell. My friend Oroy on Elbereth might be able to help. Should be able to open it up and take a look at it safely. The occupants of Elbereth are hardly trustworthy. I'm from Elbereth. I will bear that in mind. I don't like the way you said that. Whoa. Holy cow, I can actually walk around now. The actual crown of the Empire. I think so, anyway. It's beautiful enough. But that doesn't explain what Remba was doing with it. Figurine. She looks at home here. But presumably she was fashioned on Mercy? Clay being a material derived from waterlogged mud. Yes. The necklace. From the marker outside the hermitage on the moon near Mercy. I still don't know what it's made of. Brought it here by a hermit from Mercy. Back in the time when the Mercians were willing to sail. Into the cyclones, no less. Look out there. It seems to go on forever. Mistress? What are the River Six? Flows of oxygen, hydrogen, ice, The velocity keeps them coherent. So why do the rivers wind? Why aren't they straight? I will not speculate, mistress. Why does water swirl when mixed with wine? Evidently, it is most mysterious. Sure. The robe. Janiki hid. I wonder if we'll ever know what was so special about this robe. Anything else? Can I go out here? Nope, that's a closet. There's a ladder to the surface. Can I rest? I'm going to rest 6. What does this do? Very good, mistress. I believe I can handle the ship. To Elbereth, perhaps? To Elbereth. Yes, mistress. Okay, so this is a fast travel system. I think. Let's see. Kind of funny. Me sleeping is fast travel. I could show the crown to Oroi. Okay.
We landed in the dust,
How goes
outside
that?
the great walls of Elbereth. No one looked up to watch us arrive. The people here only ever look down.
So this is Elbereth? This was your home? This is my home. I can't walk. I can't move the camera. I have seen little but Iox, mistress. This is not like there. What did you expect? Are you so sure you understand, Iox? You've only just been activated. I've been there 10 years, and I don't understand the place properly. Dirt, mistress, is dirt. Iox does not have it, and Elbereth does. Yeah, it lets you grow things. It's a great thing. The harvest. Such as it is. Dried grass. Waiting to be taken inside. What is it for? I assume people do not eat it. Animals do. But not people. No. This is a dumb robot. Yo, hey. Thanks for joining in, Fern. Wait, that's one fun ones, but it seems to be decaying. This game likes to just constantly go. Don't you think it's a bit dramatic? I don't know, mistress. Like, you see how fast this text goes? All I know is what I see. It's on one of the lowest settings. The slowest settings. This is some of the slowest the text goes. If I crank it up to max, that text is gonna fly by. I don't know what's with this, with these settings they made. I'm enjoying it though. I like the mechanic of translating all the languages. Hey, look, stone feet. Stone feet. I bet there's an inscription on here. The slums are named after these feet. They're the oldest things here. The original statue must have been huge. Never mind, there was no inscription. I'm trying to build up my lexicon of words. 4 or 5 times bigger, mistress. But it must be of a similar age, however. Or something. Wait, what? This way, 6. Why this way? Where am I going? No! Back! No! I missed something! No!
The smell of the slums made me feel like a child again. It hadn't been a happy time.
You
A
got
simple
that
one,
right.
at least.
The story, the puzzles, they're all great. The game design, I can't control myself. Stop walking for me. Let me walk. Now I gotta backtrack all the way. Don't touch anything, mistress. Why? Because it's dirty? These structures might topple at the slightest knock. It's more solid than it looks. It's a condescending robot. It is? Dang it, I turned the audio down yesterday. Hold up. Okay. This better? Whoa. Were the statue on Mercy and the one here made in the same place? Based on their mineral compositions, it is quite possible, mistress. Oh, no. That's my headset I found. My headset, I've learned, channels the audio from the headset into the microphone. I'm looking for a better headset. But because of my last couple ones being kind of bad, I need to get a new one. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna... In that case, I'll get some of these. Well, that's the UI, that's fine. I'll keep the speech down, put that volume back up where I had it. That's why. Anyway, was the statue on Elbereth. Perhaps to remind the citizens of higher powers, mistress. You're insulting now. Okay, now I gotta walk all the way back. Yeah. You weren't kidding about the weird gameplay design decisions. I will also say I've been working on getting some more soundproofing for my... I moved last year, and because of my job, I've been having to... Wait, what were we talking about? On top of each other? Huh. Well. I moved last year. I've been needing to get some more soundproofing for where I have my new setup. Why do you think? They're squashed in to get as much juice out of them as possible. This is the gate to the upper citadel. Mistress, there's only solid rock behind this door. Ah, I comprehend. It is a hopper. It's one of the oldest things on Elbereth. Oh, interesting. A teleport into the upper citadel. I cannot see the eye, mistress. Without a line of sight to the eye, I cannot take us inside. You sound like you don't trust me. A hopper takes one's corporeal form to pieces, mistress. Trust is critical. Stop worrying, Six. Such a worrywart, you robot. Elberethians go through every day. Read the inscription. There are ancient symbols here. Yes. More words. I love it. I used to chase them out when I was a girl. Now I can read them. Well, okay, some of them. I recognized a few characters. Yes. Yes. Okay, I see Sacred. Us. And you. Doesn't feel right. What do you mean it doesn't feel right? Doesn't... You can't keep crossing out my words. I will admit, this is weird whenever I match them up. And it goes, no. I'm like, why? It matched perfectly. No. Look at that. Does that not fit there? It definitely doesn't fit there. It has to be here. Apparently that's what it wanted. Oh, thank goodness, I've added you. That's all the ones I ever get. I only ever get the small words. I'm waiting to get some bigger words confirmed. Goddess. Let's see, uses a holy word. So, watches us? Watches you? Blesses you. Watches. Bless? Me pray we. Watches. That's it. Is that really it? I don't know. We'll figure this out later. How does watches you work? So how does the gate operate, mistress? Another time. I'm not done. There's a lot to go on. Let's see. So I can teleport up to the upper citadel. And I can walk down to the lower citadel. I might as well just fast travel. Auto travel. It's not really fast. It's just auto.
Laughter, shouting, crying.
Now you're talking
All at
again?
once. The sound of 1,000 people packed up like a box of oranges.
I'm gonna doubt that you guys are gonna show me 1,000 people. I see one. Granted, the slums feel like slums, so good job on that design. This guy has a bar.
The heart of the God's Feet slum was Timor's bar.
I'm gonna guess you're Timor? Why now?
Timor had
Laia
once sat inside the
Elastra.
upper citadel, or so he liked to claim.
By the turning of the waters. You're back! Timor, you should call me L. Or no. You seem surprised. There we go. I'm always surprised you come back to Elbereth. But happy.
He was the king of the dung heap.
Oh, I guess if you gotta live in a dung heap, might as well be the king, right? And are you well? Well, you know, they gave me another robot. Let's see how long this one lasts. Really, Elia? You are a danger to the local economy. Some of us have to work for our assets. I do work, I just... Oh, reply. Keep breaking everything I get, so they go, here, take another. I don't think I'm going to sell this one. Mistress? But you have said it, Elia. But all the same, the rules are the rules. Your friend there stays outside. Alright. I will wait as instructed, mistress. They must adore you on Iox to keep giving you those things. Or they don't like the robots. Yeah, the robots are their eyes. That's most likely it. Much like the eyes you posted in chat. And you keep plucking them out. There'll always be a row, won't you? I don't know if you mean that in a good way or a bad way. Talk to Timor. Timor. He does look tired. You know where I can find Oroi? Up in the cat kiss. She's moved up in the world. Is she living with someone? Hard to say. You know Roy. I don't, actually. I mean, she does. I don't. I don't know. I couldn't make up my mind. She never comes down here anymore. You two were inseparable once. I caught you stealing my Rocky cask when you were too small to carry it, let alone drink any. Or I picked the lock with a hairpin. The things that girl could do if she put her mind to it. Your friend by the door there should be afraid of her. I saw something terrible today. The burned out wreck of a ship. Out in the cyclones. It belonged to someone at the university. He died out there. And it could have been you. Easily. Still might. I take some real risks out there alone. And sometimes you wonder why you do it. We all take risks, Alaya. Life is a risk. I just feel bad for him, that's all. Of course you do. Have a drink in his honor. Your very good health. You should let me pay for this. I like this guy. He deserves to be paid. You'll pay me back one day. I feel sure of that.
They say rocker is made from river water, that it burns your throat with the cold of space. But it isn't true. Seymour knocks it up out back in an old metal bin.
How about some good news then? I have something for you. A shattered model. Dating from the latest of the earliest Empire period, with an inscription. An inscription! Perfect. This is the start of a fragment of text. I see an but I think this is more towards us. I'm certain my translation for towards is correct now. Okay. Apparently the achievements only go to learning 50 words, so I'm trying to master at least 50, if that is the rule. Banished Mystery Sail? Huh. Something towards us. Enormous holy water. None of these sound anything like those. Let's see. Definitely has something to do with water. But instead of an element, there's that swoosh dot thing. The swoosh tick. So it turns water into... quickly or fast? Ascend toward us quickly? Huh. Or is it return towards it? No, not return towards us. That'd be return to us. Yeah, ascend toward us quickly. Ascend towards us quickly? Let's see what Huang thinks when I get back to Iox. I got a lot to run by Huang. I don't think I've seen anything quite like this shattered model before. That suggests I think this comes from somewhere we haven't previously found evidence for. Where'd you get the shattered model? From one of my customers. You're not the only one who sails to strange shores, you know.
He liked me.
You want another Rocky? No, please. That's enough. Another time. I heard something out there about a darkness. Something that would fall across the whole nebula. Oh, yes? Did you hear that in the war rooms of Iox? I didn't have a war room. Heard it from a robot on a room moon. Oh, dang. Sorry. Your life is so romantic, Alaya. Honestly, I would believe you more if you said you'd seen it written in the waters. You never believe where I've been, Timor. Into the cyclones. And why would you do a thing like that? If you have a death wish, you come here and drink yourself into a grave like a true friend. I was looking for someone. I didn't find them. Well, what did you find out there? Did you meet the gods? Did they tell you what they're playing at? It's pretty facetious of him, yeah. I found a crown. I've still got it. I'm supposed to give it to the professor, I think. But I rather like it. Do you? Curious. You're visiting the Catkiss today? What does that word mean, Catkiss? I'm dodging the question. I'm not sure exactly. It's very old. Kiss is usually a word for a king or a leader. The laborers call the people who hire them Mikas. Continue talking. Your place is empty. Just gonna be insulting, I guess. There's no one here. People have to work. Well, some people. What, I can't talk to him to say the one last remaining thing? Alright. See you around, Timor. Don't be a stranger. Come on, Six. We have one new artifact to trace. Time to go, mistress? No! I found one artifact and Six goes, can we leave? Leave? We can leave? I want to leave. Where are you going? Can I have control back? There's much grow here. I didn't expect that where I was walking would take me back here. That seems unlikely. There's so many people. Well, I guess that was all that was down there. It immediately kicked me out. Sometimes I am allowed to free roam, and sometimes I feel like this game's on rails. Barely anything. We rely on Iox, like everyone else. She's a beautiful ship. I'm lucky I found her. You found your ship. Interesting. Okay, let's teleport. Maybe. So how does the gate operate, mistress? There's a word. Say the word for the gate. Set Boyauki Rafar. The gate is asking where you want to go. You can understand it? No, mistress. I was asking you a question. Set Boyauki Rafar. The word is Katkis. Okay, so the gate asks us where it wants to go. Remenya Miani Hua. Nothing's happening. Most impressive, mistress. You are the most sarcastic robot I've ever met. Set Boyauki Rafar. I said Katkis. You stupid contraption. Remenya Miani Hua. It isn't working. I don't understand it. The word for the gate didn't work. The gate has simply rejected you. Perhaps you are too Ioxian now? Why? What did I do? I have no idea, mistress. Maybe the gate didn't like something I've got with me. I've got this dagger. Maybe the gate doesn't like weapons? Offer the dagger to the gate? Do you want this? In. The dagger's gone. Is that good? You think I'm going to get it back? Speak to the gate again. Didn't expect that to happen. Why'd they take my dagger? Set Bayaki Rafar. Cat kiss. Yeni Hua Ke. It's a different sentence. It's working again. Okay. So it didn't like the weapon. So apparently you have to present your weapons at the gate, and maybe I'll get it back when I leave? So we are now somewhat higher up than we were, mistress. Of course we are. We're inside the citadel. This is the main courtyard. There are alleys leading off in all directions. Yeah, but which alleys are just alleys with stuff, and which alleys... It's easy to get lost up here. I don't think it is. I think you're gonna get me railroaded into where you want me to go. Have you lost robots up here before, mistress? Number 3, perhaps? What makes you ask that? I will take that as a yes. Roy's yard is this way. What's up here? To Tappy's shop. Is there a way for me to see what I have to do? Okay, take it to a Roy. The name Tappy sounds familiar. Let's go by Tappy first. I'll head by a Roy later.
Strangers, the cat kiss is like a maze. But I'd spent 10 years tearing through these alleyways. I could have found my way to Tappy's in the dark.
Oh, I have control again. There we go. Well, Roy's is that way, so that's convenient. Tappy's place isn't big. But inside it's a treasure trove. Oof. Mysterious road figure. Hold it! Oh. But it's you! Welcome back to Elbereth, Moonflower. Give it back, Tappy. Whatever it is you took. I confess I only really saw the robot. But friends, as you know, are friends. So have your no doubt precious brooch back. Wow, he took the brooch. Mistress, do not trust this man. You don't trust him? Tappy and I have a long history. I already don't trust him. Well, he's very sus, but she knows that. You adore me instead. I prefer it that way. Now, coming out of the cold. It seems as though I will wait here.
Tappy's place was a little museum.
That little robot is very sus.
Pots and boxes, spoons and hooks and pocket knives.
It's so good to see you back on Elbereth, Alaya. The rivers above grow dull when you're not with us.
And at the centre of it all was Tappy, grinning away like a skull in a bodysuit.
And are you well? I figure that's a good greeting. I am never dull. Listen, Tappy. I want to show you an artifact. Oh, yes? A shattered model of an... Ooh. Let's go with this one. It's a shattered model fashioned from stone dating from the early Empire. Interesting. I've seen something like this only once before. Since it's you, I'll show you. Put that thing away. This one's too good to muddy with business. Put it away. Now let me see. Yes, this is it. It's a gyroscope. Just look at this glorious thing. It's enormous. I don't even know what it is. It's a gyroscope. And I found it just sitting in the grass by the Catkiss Gate. Like a fat lost cat. Here. I thought maybe it was a child's toy. But who would make something so beautiful for a child? It moves. Man, no inscriptions. What kind of artifact is this? The circles rotate. They all rotate. You push one and everything rotates. Why would you want that? I don't know. I was hoping you might twist here and squeeze there and pop. No? Well, no matter. I'd rather you didn't break it. I don't see any inscriptions. I've been over it with my glass. I couldn't find any either. Want me to find out where it came from? What a good idea! I really would like that. It's so unusual, I don't know who I'd find to trade it with anyway. But maybe if you find where it came from, you could let me know. I've shown this thing to Arroy, to my mother. None of them understand the way we do, Alaya. You're a star amid 1,000 sparks. Show him another artifact. I found a few more items you might be interested in. Hold on to it. I have nothing to trade today. I'll have more for you soon enough. Show him the crown. What do you make of this? By the stars and all the fishes. That's an interesting gasp of amazement. Alaya, I did not know you cared. Would you like to move in? You can have my room. I'll sleep down here. What? I sleep down here anyway. Look at this beauty. I'm not giving it to you. I asked what you think of it. It's a little... Yes, you are. You just don't know it yet. I've simply not told you the price to which you can't say no. But I will. So it really is valuable. You hold on to it. Safely. I'll make you an offer. You'll see. Ask another question. Sure, why not? I'm here. Another thing, Tappy. Have you heard any rumors of sights? I could use a find. You know, I did hear something. Something out in the fields. What kind of something? They say something sent one of the field workers flying through the air. This is what they say. You seem pleased about this. Well, I do like a little spectacle. How do I find it? Probably the man who was thrown through the air. I have no idea. You might be able to find the man. I doubt anyone's bought him again. He broke his arm when he landed. You got some kind of angle here, Tappy? I tend to attract attention when I go for walks outside the walls. But no one's going to trouble you. You're from Iox. I'm from Elbereth. I'm from Elbereth. People from Elbereth don't have robot servants, my sweet. Be careful you don't get zapped yourself, of course. I'm sure it's just a story. No doubt, no doubt. Who buys all this stuff of yours? Respectable people. And a few Elbereth rats, too. Why do they want it? I was gonna say, why do you... You don't know any respectable people, but I didn't think that would get me anywhere. Why do they want it? What good does it do? Different reasons. Some are collectors. Rich types. I think money hurts them, so they spend it quickly. Most of them are old. Prostate problems. They leak money. And you fleece them. I also wanted to go ugh. Both are right answers. I provide a service. A purchasing experience. I'm paid for my time. This guy knows the hustle. I'll give him that. So how is business? It never boom. Wait, what? It never booms. Somehow we all get by. Can I go upstairs? No? Not up there, Elia. A man must have his secrets. Well, you don't seem to have anything interesting here, apparently. Oh, he really doesn't have anything interesting. Are you happy with that robot of yours? I could probably adjust it a bit. Can you change the primary user? These things run off their cores, but I'm told you can swap them out fairly easily. Who told you that? Swap out a core? I told you can swap out its brain pretty easily. A mutual friend. Anyway, bear in mind, Elia. Will do. See you later, Tappy. May your footsteps fall soundly, Elia. You are in one piece? You still have all your teeth? We have one new artifact to consider. Also, we have collected evidence of one new location of note. A pre-Empire site. Are you ready to go now, mistress? I want to see Roy before I leave. She's the reason we came here in the first place, after all. As you wish, mistress. Sadly, there don't appear to be any inscriptions anywhere in this place. Well, off to Oroy, then. Nope. Oroy's yard is this way. Yep, that's why I'm going this way. And auto walk. There we go. It got dark. I didn't know this game had a day-night cycle. What was the city built to be? Oh, now it's not dark. I'm going to chalk that up to a weird lighting issue with the design.
On Elbereth, you could buy anything for any purpose.
I can? Strong as oxen! Dependable! Cheap! Are they talking slaves? Mistress? What is this lady selling? It's a work market. Okay, yeah. It's a work market. Basically slavery. Sort of. More like an indentured servant. Just keep your head... workers? Are you surprised? This is Elbereth. It's about as far from Ajax as you can go. I cannot be here, mistress. Mark... yeah, what's the problem? I mean, it basically is. It's not exactly slaves. It's 100% indentured servitude. You're selling your labor for a contract. It does not differentiate by economic status. Mine is just the same, 6. But there's nothing we can do. I am compelled to expend a considerable number of cycles verifying that before I can simply accept it, mistress. I'm sorry, 6. I've just shown 6 something traumatic. I've traumatized a robot. I wish I could fix it for you. I really do. Tappy implied it was a laborer who found something in the fields. I'm not sure what happens to laborers when they get injured. Is one injured? They all seem intact to me. You're lost, Farwet? Who, me? I don't see any other Farwet here. And you brought a Maya Meek with you. A robot here. It's not for sale. Ha! I wouldn't take your Maya Meek if you left it here in a basket. Why would I? You'd rather use people like machines instead? That's a good point. I'm just a weak meek. An employer. Well, these things... What good are the metal things to anyone? Perhaps you're hoping to start a riot. I'd rather my servant wasn't a person. Or, I don't want an argument with you. Look, I don't want an argument with you. I'm not trying to start anything. You're picking a fight with me. I don't want to fight. Then get off my moon and take that thing with you. It's not your moon! I'll do what I like. I'll do what I like. Trying to strong-arm me. You can't counter these people. They're bullies. You just gotta stare them down. You're fearless, aren't you? I'd like you if you weren't such a Salewa. Don't you have a stall to run? Or is business slow today? You Ioxians. You eat the failure of others. And your kind won't be happy until only the Maya meat can eat. If you're out of business, I won't shed a tear. I'm gonna make her like this because this sounds like who this character is, and neither will the people you have in chains. Farewell, Salewa. Quite honestly, though, if they were doing this voluntarily, I technically have no problem with it. If you're selling your services, it's no different than what we do in the labor market. Mistress, what is a Salewa? It's not a nice word, Six. Professor Mayari wouldn't appreciate it if I taught it to you. Workers. This place turns my stomach too. I might have ended up like this if I hadn't been for Mayari. I never understood Professor Mayari. You know, she brought me to Iox from here. I was in an orphanage. And now she keeps giving me robots when I keep losing them. I really don't know what she gets out of it. Perhaps she likes to be kind, mistress. Mayari? Kind? Have you met her? She's strong. She's principled. She's organized. She's fair. And she's as kind as a thunderstorm. Well, you know, not all of those are bad things. I'm actually kind of impressed. I thought Roy's yard was here. Where is it? I don't want to keep talking to you, but I think I have to. Yes. I heard one of your laborers was injured. Accidents happen. There's nothing wrong with my stock. How did it happen? Carelessness. And I'm never hiring to an Ioxian again. Your kind doesn't show respect. An Ioxian hired workers from you? That's kind of surprising, honestly. And broke one of them. Is the worker alright? Does it matter? I've plenty of good workers here, strong and keen. Whatever you need a hand for. I want to talk to the injured worker. I'm looking for what he found. You want to hire one of my stock? I just want to talk to him. If I'm hiring him, then you can pay a fair rate. If that's to dig your plot or whisper to you through the night, that's your affair. Just don't break his leg. Look, I might have to hire this guy. I won't break anything. I'll hire him for like, I don't know, an hour. And get him to tell me what he knows. That's a promise. I don't accept promises. Ioxians don't respect property. I'm not an Ioxian. Of course you are. You're a Maya mech trailing at You've a Mayamek trailing at your heels. What was the laborer's name? Whatever you like. That's not what... Listen, Salewa. Your Aoxian friend Remba shattered my man's arm bone into 100 little bits. The bits are swimming around inside his skin, like hungry maggots. He's never going to work again. Like as leather, you're the last chance he's got to earn himself a meal. So pay your dues. Renba! So you do know him. Well, I'm looking for him. The price just went up. Let's see what you've brought. I prefer jewelry and weapons. I'm gonna offer something small. Worn golden amulet. Don't trade this. Can I... It's too much to ask. The goods are worthless to you. But not to you. You know what? I don't want to trade you. A pity. Come back when you're feeling more generous. Enough talking. Okay. She's kind of a bitch. I don't mean that... well, you know, I do. I do mean that in the horrible way. She's kind of awful. She sells people and only values them for their value to her, and then how she wants to make money. What, is there a way to actually have the dialogue go the way of, hey, she'll actually sell it to me for something not everything? I have to give up one of my items now. Probably because I insulted her earlier. I'm still trying to figure out this UI. This UI is not very intuitive. I have no idea how to tell where my items are. And if I give up an item, do I lose the inscription? Well, this is that small golden amulet. Bless us. I guess I used it. It helped me figure out those words. Do you believe the workers are well treated, mistress? Some will be. Okay, that makes me feel better. So I think I'll be able to give up the amulet. Here. No. I'll hire that worker from you. I have what you want. Let's see what you're offering. I only need 10 minutes. Jewelry and weapons. Here. Take the worn golden amulet. How about this? I need to go get items. I don't have a lot to trade with people. That seemed better. But I'll need more to cover it. Do you know how old the worn amulet is? So it is weak. Fragile. Your price is too high. As you wish. Don't waste my time again. Did she take my small amulet and then not give me... I just want to ask him something. What would the next request be? Just an hour? Just a day? Just a night? Now go away. Well, I'm never gonna find that item. I don't know, we still have slavery around all over the world today, so the fact that everyone in America makes a big deal about how people are treated is complete hypocrisy, and the world hasn't accepted, oh, slave trade happens everywhere, especially still in America, and no one's doing anything about it because they're all pretentious assholes. I might be taking my anger about the situation out on 6, but still. Tappy, help me out. You were cool. How many moons are there in the Iox Protectorate? 6? At the last settlement, it was 23. Well, that's what they talked about. They give you weird questions every time you transition, I've noticed. I guess to fill the time or something. Oh, and also to fill your entire ridiculously long history timeline. Look at this thing. Wait, hold on. Well, it's all. Oh, okay, there we go. I guess this is the farthest back I can go right now. Man, that woman. She is a bitch. They wrote her as a bitch. They made her the most irritating bitch. I'm gonna say that as much as I want because she is awful. She's the worst human being. And then she wouldn't let me talk to a person. We'll never find out what Remba was doing now. We may yet, mistress. Nothing is certain. Don't dangle hope!
It's glinting with gold and polished glass.
Will you shut up? I want to talk to this guy. Isn't nearly enough. I had forgotten the color of your eyes. I don't care. Never forget the silver of your tongue, Tappy. How was life on Iox anyway? As sterile as ever? That's a good word for it. I've always been too untidy for that place. And too proper for this one. You wanna talk to me? No? You know what I've learned about game design? Blocking off pathways pisses me off. I do not understand why people do that. Why do games design it where, oh, you did it wrong. Now you will never get access to this thing ever. No second chances, no setbacks or anything. Just, you want to get access to it now? Play the entire game again. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna make a remark. Man! You sound like you don't approve of the Protectorate. I am neither for nor against it in principle, mistress. Yeah. Well, yeah, okay, it makes choices. It doesn't make a choice feel more impactful if you remove the choice. To make a choice feel impactful, you either get one thing or another thing. It's not you get the thing or you don't get the thing. That's not more impactful. That's pissing off your players. That does not make me want to play this game again a second time. That's what I'm talking about. I evaluate games based on, do I want to play this again? If I don't want to play a game again, you messed up. Well, fair enough. If they have a way of making sure I don't miss stuff. But man, that woman pisses me off. I wish they give me an option to go up her, talk to her, and just flip her off. It's like, talk to her. What do you want to say? Say this thing, say this thing. Give her the bird. I'm gonna give her the bird. Who am I talking to? Oh. How goes things? Who am I talking to? Why am I locked into this angle? Let me move the camera! Oh, they're just talking. I didn't even... You're just... Okay, randomly just talked about crops. I like this game, don't get me wrong. There are many good aspects. But remember what you said earlier? They make weird game design decisions. I will follow Mistress.
Oroy was my oldest friend.
Look at this.
We'd grown up in the orphanage together.
They make some... This is one of the weird game design decisions. You can walk wherever you want. Except sometimes.
But
Well, that
I
is
had
true.
leftover
I didn't
after
buy a
she had
slave.
stayed.
I was kind of just wanting to, you know, talk to the guy. This whole area is Roy's, I think. She's useful. And people like to give her space. 1 minute, please. Sorry. Overcoming a cold and... Getting angry did not help the cold. Let's see. Strike the gong. Well, I guess that's how I call her. I wonder how business is going. The alms tray looks pretty empty. What's this? Metal components. I have no idea what these things do. Roy's always playing around with magnets and wires and things. I guess I'll strike the gong. Gong! There was an answering clatter from behind the door. What do we do now? Now we wait for Roy to finish whatever she's doing in there. And come and see who we are. Alright. What do you want? Rude. That's not really a way to answer a customer. Oh. It's you. You seem... well... I wonder what happened between these two. I do alright. So? You're here to dump another broken robot on me? No. Not if you could fix that robot. Sure. Made out like it was dented, not fried. What's wrong with this one? This one has memory problems. I can't remember being activated or anything before that. I understand that is quite normal. A core shouldn't forget anything unless instructed to. But it's certainly common. I guess people don't like recording machines following them around. Can you get its memories back? This is one thing I want her to do. It could help. Probably not. Well,
We've been friends.
Bollocks.
Once.
Talk to Roy. You want to tell me what happened between you and your friend? Let's see. Describe the telescope standing on the Hermitage moon. Yeah, let's start there. I found this strange telescope stand in the Cyclones. Wait. You sailed into the Cyclones? Alaya. Are you mad? Wasn't that dangerous. Of course it wasn't. Only an enormous space storm 10 times bigger than Elbereth. Did you even know if there was a river out? Do you want to hear about the telescope stand or not? It was your sort of thing. Don't you use me to justify your risks. Well, okay, fine. I'll tell her about the crown. I found something incredible out there, Roy. Oh, did you? A purpose for your life, maybe? Can you keep a secret? Alright. Now I'm intrigued. I hope you're ready for this, Roy. I'm building this up. I want to get her hype. Gotta build the anticipation. Please. Spare me. That doesn't seem to be working. Wait, maybe she's on the edge of her seat and just not showing me. Mistress, you cannot be intending to give the Emperor's crown to this woman. Produce the crown! Look what I found, Roy. Just look at it. Roy held the crown gingerly like it was some kind of injured animal. Which is weird, because it's an inanimate object. Oh, first place! The right bulk for a basic power source. There are contacts under the rim. What is this? I was hoping you could tell me. You want me to take it apart? Alright then. I'll take a look. Just don't make it unrepairable. I cannot believe you entrusted such a find to such a person. You don't know this person, robot! In such a place. And that's just bigoted! True with... Well, no, we're not even in the slums. Such an action is almost statistically impossible, but you did it anyway. She'll figure it out. Whatever it is. That crown is a treasure of the Empire. You don't even know anything about the Empire. Your memories are gone, remember? All Mistress Roy will likely do is lose it. How, in her house? With no offense intended to Mr. Soroy. That is. I'll let you know what I find. Ask something more. The Catkiss Gate. That was a weird one. How do you get all your tools and things through it? I had to give up my weapons. Yes, it does that. The best way for you to get around it? No idea. I have a arabesque foil in my arm, so it doesn't bother me. A what? Never mind. Don't trouble your pretty head about it. But now I want one! Aw, man. Did you ever fix that robot I told you? No. Whatever it lost out there, it was really gone. I ended up borrowing a few internals for my collection. Disgusting. Now I've disgusted a robot. What a day it's been. I've traumatized and disgusted a robot. So you have a foil in your arm? It's not deep. And it's only a small one. Nothing much. Just enough for the gate to recognize you. How's your family? My son is fine. My daughter... that's another story. What's happened to your daughter? Man, my timeline keeps updating constantly. My daughter thinks she's in love. Is she? I think that's the question. Thinks she's in love, but is she? She's a child, Elia. How old is she now? She might be 16 and she's saying she's a child. It's like, well, it's basically an adult. You know perfectly well how old she is. She's not old enough. Okay, fine. If you're gonna be cryptic, I'll look up how old she is. Now. Maybe now? Now. Maybe now. Wow, controlling this... Okay. I don't know why I always try. I always try to use the controller. But this game is not spec'd for the controller. I'm sorry, 6 woke up 3 years ago. Really? Wow. Let's see. Daughter is born about 14 years ago. Okay, so a 14-year-old daughter. Whoa, that's sensitive. That might be too young. I named my daughter after you. Did I ever tell you that? I knew. I didn't, but cool. Look after the crown, Arroy. I wanted to make sure I left her with that. Don't let it out of your sight. Don't offer me advice on being cautious, Elia. How many robots have you lost now? This is number 6. How's the shot working out? Slow enough. But it's not getting any worse. See you when I see you, Elia. I guess I can't go inside. What a good friend. She didn't even invite me inside. Toppy invited me inside. Come on. Yeah, it is a robot baby. Which is kind of weird. Never mind. Apparently I'm not going to talk to you. I was going to say something, and then you took that option away from me. Yes, I agree. I've done, I think, everything I can here. Let's leave with this robot baby in tow. Stand by, mistress. And so we left the surface of Elbereth. Is anyone else unsettled by the fact the robot always refers to her as mistress? With rumors of a previously unknown site. Not miss, not ma'am, mistress. I don't know, it feels odd to me. An odd choice of words for a robot to refer to a... not a master, because Elias not the primary user. I guess just a user. Aboard the Nightingale, we should sail to Iox and tell Mayari what we've seen. I'll be the one to decide that! I'm gonna look at the figurine! I really should return this to Mercy. Though I've grown rather attached to it. Why should I return it to Mercy? No, I can't walk. Anything else in the nebula? I could sail forever. Oh, okay. Well, this just comes from me not being British then. Yeah, sure, let's go up top. I'll fly the actual ship. Get a little gameplay up in here. I will ready the ropes, mistress. You see, that entire sentence just hits weird. To me. My American sensibilities. That is true. Which makes me British Indiana Jones. Would that make me Sussex Jane? What's this? I can return the figurine I found outside the hermitage where Remba died to its rightful owners. But perhaps I should tell the professor back on Iox what happened to her friend first. I could go there next. Oh. Janiki Renba's trail has led us to a painted map and a stone shrine taken from somewhere in the ghost's wake. Perhaps that site will have some answers. I know enough to find this site. See, the tricky thing is, I want... oh, dang it. Terrible names. Orosi, I think her name was, to do her thing with the crown, but I don't know how long that will take, or if it'll just wait for a story beat to check it off. Choices, choices, so many choices. The game does... oh, it gets hilarious. Every time I do something, Six is like, shall we go back? Okay, I'm gonna go check this house out. Shall we go back after? I'm not done checking the house out yet. But I do need things to trade, apparently. A pre-Empire site. I can't go here. It's just a pre-Empire site. Site from the mural. Mercy. I have a hunch if I go back without the crown, it's not gonna be good. That's why I'm kind of like, well, I want to find out more about the crown, because if I went back with the crown, I had a feeling I was going to be forced to hand over the crown. And then I wouldn't be able to go and have Orosi analyze it. But now that I'm having her analyze it, I don't think going back to Iox without it is a wise thing either. So now I'm just going to stall for time. Yeah, sure. I'll go see about this. Maybe I'll find out more about the site. Sail.
wondering how long I can do this. I'm running out of areas to go, really. And now I'm retreading old ground. So, I'm running out of places to stall for time.
We set course once more for Mayerzi. I found myself looking forward to it.
I can?
It was a good place, despite the people.
Ah, it won't railroad me into
It
doing
was
that? Where am I
everything
going?
Elbereth could have been.
I don't know. Whoa, jeez. This is all twisted. Oh, yeah, right. I forget that Six likes to have conversations while I'm busy trying to steer a ship. There are too many moons to manage.
There are no threats at present.
Oh, this is me wanting to have a conversation while I steer a ship. That makes more sense.
This no doubt eases the situation.
Huh. Having no background music while I'm steering this does not make this more relaxing.
I'd rather have some relaxing music. Where'd that go?
Whoa! Whoa! That picked up speed real fast.
This one's in the Protectorate. Huh. Bags have sufficient income at the moment, mistress, I think.
Whee!
But the Axiom population is not falling.
Did you just force me to the right side to dodge a rock? Oh. I've been trying to hit these rocks now just to see what happens. The game is designed to not let me crash. Whee! Whee! We're in a rapid! Yeah, this doesn't feel like space. Take the next left ahead. There's the music. Wonder where that got to.
Mistress.
Exactly how many robots have you lost? Well, considering your name is 6, I'm going to say 5. Just a hunch. The Verdant Pass. They just keep giving me more. Why would I pass control to 6? I'm doing fine on my own. I hope they want the statue back. I don't know who I'd give it back to. I mean, seriously, unless Janiki brought it to that moon,
The soft,
who would I give
wet
this back
wind
to?
of
It might be
Mayerzi
ancient.
Hadn't seemed gentle before. I could see it now. Maybe Remba really had liked this place.
Remark. It's definitely her, isn't it?
Definitely. The quality of carving is poor, but there are unmistakable details.
Do people from Mercy sail then? Do they live on that Hermitage moon? Pigs! Yep. I'm more like the rice here, myself. Or did Remba take the statue there? It is unlikely they sail, mistress. Moons in the Protectorate are mostly without boats of their own. Gee, I wonder why that is. Wait, where am I? Why am I walking backwards? Why do I walk backwards?
I had the clay figurine with me, in my bag, wrapped up safely in a cloth.
You know that they have hundreds of statuettes. I wonder if they can tell me what it was doing out there. I sure like to be able to walk while I think this out loud. What? What? Wait, what? Where am I? What? I just like to go on record saying this game is not very intuitive.
The flowers still bloomed. The water still bubbled.
Last time I was able to walk all the way here. Now it's not letting me do anything. I seriously can't even control the camera right now. Tell us quickly, did you find your man? I found the remains of his ship. The fire in the sky. I am sorry for your loss. Do you know what he was doing out there? No. He visited us for a time, and then he left. He did not say his proper farewells. What do you mean by that? It is best left well alone, I think. I'm here about something else. I brought you something. Kibenya! Where did you find this? On a distant moon by a ruined house. Yep. Kind of odd that I found it. In the middle of a hurricane. This is a hermit's effigy. Given to a hermit when they go out alone to remind them of the place that gave them birth. See? Here. She opens. Oh, like a Russian nesting doll. Do you see inside? Only inside it's something else, I guess. Oh. Ancient carving. There's a few words in this one. Us. Us. What do you want? Waters. What do you mean, no good? That was perfect. Not enough here for me to guess the rest. I have to hope I see these sequences again. Really? Waters, us, us. Nonsense. Can you read it? I'm only sure of a few words of ancient. Let me show you. He knows? This word, to separate. I learned a word! And this, to connect. Oh. Oh, that makes sense. Now I see why it's separate and connect. Okay. Learn the ancient word for join. How do you know? Not all that is lost is all lost. We remember pieces. We will put Kibenya back in the well shrine. She prefers the damp. Well, she is a water goddess, according to your people. She has been on a long journey, I think. Wait, something fell out. Oh. It's here in the grass. Six? Is this a Rebesque foil? I assume. She's saying it, so I assume that's what it is. Indeed, mistress. Someone hid it inside the figure? Didn't Oroi say she had one of these in her arm? Indeed, mistress. The foil is yours if you want it, Dioxian. I hope you find it of value. Cool, I got one now. Good faith to you, good lady. Oh, that's cool. I got a foil, I returned the statue. Hey, that was actually worthwhile. I got stuff from that. Yay! So did Remba hide the Rebesque foil inside the Maersian statue? He left it on a rock to be found and sent the brooch to Mayari to lead her on a trail to find it. And maybe it's connected to the last emperor's body. But maybe it isn't. But if that was Renba's plan, mistress, why not simply send the foil? Crud! I'll say why I just said crud in a second. We need to find out what's on this foil. Now that I know this, what I should have done was come here first. I should have come here first, then gone to Oroi, because the foil might have let me get in without giving up my dagger. I would have had one more item to trade. Well, that sucks. What's with this foot? What is well? I missed an inscription, apparently. Is that an inscription? It has been mostly scratched away. Well, it's old. It's a well. Probably been here for centuries. Well, maybe not centuries. It doesn't look that old. Some of these words in my notebook, but I can take a chance at it. Let's see now. Oh, I can't go to the left? Really? Okay, well. Holy water from... If that's on, is this in? No. On below. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah. And that would make this holy water from... Because it's a well, right? So holy water from below the earth. No. Yes? No. Yes? Yes. It's an element. Mountain. Earth. Rock. Earth. Yes. FY. Yeah, I found that out last time near the end of the stream. When I was like, what's solvable? Then I realized, oh, I'm solving every last one of these. Okay. I'm wondering when any of this is going to actually help me in the future. Like, I'm learning all these words. But are these words helping me? I mean, this says holy water from below the earth. It's a well. The only thing surprising is that they consider the water holy. But I figured I could get water from here. Oh, I got that. The elements are the easiest thing to learn, actually. A touching scene, mistress. Perhaps we should return to the ship now, mistress. Stop rushing me. Don't hassle me. It's kind of funny that 6 is getting more impatient, and so is Alaya. Have you sailed before, 6?
I don't know, mistress.
You've been alive for at least 3 years. How will you not know?
When I connect to the winches aboard the ship, they do seem to fit. I wonder if I once enjoyed sailing.
Do you not now? Perhaps you crashed the ship into that hole you were found in. Buried yourself at high speed.
I was buried the right way. I was buried the right way up, mistress. I think someone ordered me to stand still while they poured the cement around me.
Reply. Could someone order you like that? You wouldn't try to preserve yourself?
I think perhaps a primary user could. I do not know.
So you mean Mayari did it? Buried you alive?
Her predecessor. I guess you believe in the loop?
6, what do you know about the Loop Temple?
I know little of the loop, mistress.
Why is it sometimes it takes control away from me to have a conversation?
The loop priests claim that life is a great cycle. They believe that all that happens has happened before.
Like, I don't mind the conversations, but I like to be able to talk while walking, or walk while talking. Then I can have the conversation and also move places. Do you think we've had this conversation before?
I believe that is the idea, mistress.
Is it true?
The probability of it is incalculable, mistress. There is no meaningful data.
Wait, did I go the wrong way? It's not letting me down. Oh, that's why. Okay.
The Loop Temple is extremely well placed, mistress. They have a lot of money and significant power. They are the heart of the Protectorate.
Are they now? So you're saying this isn't really a monarchy, but a theocracy? Nah, just auto walk.
A touching scene, mistress. Are you ready to go yet, mistress?
Yeah, let's get out of here. Maybe I can head back to Arroy and she'll give me the thing. Leave the moon.
This way, mistress. And so we left the surface of Maersi, the farming moon.
Continue, because looking at the timeline has done very little for me, actually.
We should sail to Iox and tell Mayari what we've seen. You know what this game reminds me of a lot of, actually? Oh, dang, I'm spacing all of a sudden.
I want to call it Wayfinder, but that's not it.
Dang it. You know, the game that you're flying in space, and you have a ship, and you're stuck in a time loop. I do not immediately recognize where it was produced.
What's a Rebesque foil?
You had never seen the internals of a robot, then?
I have, but it wasn't labeled. That's it, Outer Wilds. Yeah. Never finished that game.
Oh my. A Rebesque foil is a small scrap of metal, inscribed with enormous detail, like one of your fingerprints. Can you track it down? I will triangulate the origin of the foil as best as I can, mistress. What's a arabesque foil for? In general, it is for storing information. Think of it as a book with small writing. Can you read it? Very small writing, mistress. So that's a no on the reading, then. What is yours for? I do not know exactly, mistress. I have never tried removing it to see what I lose. Oh. That's a good question. I was looping, I was going about getting all the data I wanted, and then something... I think I just got stuck. Not that there was a puzzle that I didn't know how to solve, but that I started going, okay, what world should I go to now? That combined with the frustration of having to constantly fly my ship. 1 second, I gotta blow my nose. Sorry. Anyway. The, frustration of flying the ship. You've played the game, I'm assuming. The, frustration about it of... Oh yeah, I want to finish it. I probably will do a stream here in the future of Outer Wilds where I complete the game, but it's... I fly about, I learned some of the secrets of the past. I was like, oh, that's what's going on. I was like, okay, cool. I know some of what's going on. And I could never figure out how to stop it. Because I'm like, okay, so it seems like the goal of this game is to end the loop, as well as ending the destruction of the sun. But for the life of me, I could not figure out what I was doing wrong. I was like, okay, I know this, I know that. I flew to every planet. There was one thing where it's in the Deadly Fish Planet. You know, the Bramble Sea with all the gigantic fish that are blind are. Whoa, wait. I wanna... There, this thing. This thing. I wondered if the thing Tappy gave us was a compass. But no matter how I fiddle with it, it only points where I point it. Indeed, mistress. In my opinion, it has more of the appearance of a spatial calculator. A spatial calculator? Indeed, mistress. Somehow by leveling the rings, one outputs the direction of whatever it is the device is intended to calculate. So yeah, I found something in that place that I got stuck trying to chase after. Like, you know how you're supposed to basically fly through that area with no noise. So you have to basically hit straight forward and then stop all engines and just coast through the entire place. But that doesn't give you a lot of time to do anything. So by the time you finally get to where you need to the end of that journey all the way in and you can get out of your ship again, I realized there's a place you can run to from there. I ran all the way there, and no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get far enough, fast enough.
because it makes you run a long way. And you have to run there because you have to go through a tiny hole to get in. And then you have to run and just sprint, trying to get there before the time ends. And man, that was super frustrating. Because it just eats up all your time getting there. I did that like 8 times and just gave up one day. I was like, I need a break. If I could fly my ship with the engines, it'd be a little faster and a little more practical. But no, I gotta fly quiet. The twin planets was the easiest one for me, actually. It was hardest to fly around them because they're so small, but I went there pretty fast, did everything on there, and was so quick I ended up having to wait. There's that one gauntlet inside the one planet that's filling up with sand, as opposed to the one that's losing the sand, where I'd get to the planet, and I'd be like, okay, I gotta run this gauntlet. Now I gotta wait for the sand to fill up so I can continue running this gauntlet that I'm running. So it's supposed to be run this fast, but I went a little too fast. True, but I don't know what that range is. I'm pretty sure I'd have to test it out a bit and die a few times in order to figure it out. Oh, then there's the planet that's falling apart. I think I examined everything on that planet. No, I totally didn't. I remember now. I could never get inside that area where it's like, oh, there's an area where I can walk on. It's one of those anti-gravity areas where you can walk on not anti-gravity, artificial gravity walls. But I could not find a way in there. I read all about the inside of that planet, and I think there were some areas I still was missing. But every once in a while, if it took me too long, I'd lose paths, or the paths would be too far apart, and I'd slam into a wall and get into the black hole and get shot out the white hole nowhere near my ship. And I'd have to sit there and wait to die every time. Sorry. Like, I know how to get back to that planet. Yeah, I don't know. I know about the satellite, or the space station. I know how to get back there. But half the time, I was already too low on oxygen because I was running around the inside of that planet with no oxygen. I got shot out the white hole, had to panic and try and get to the space station that would shoot me back to that planet, and it would always be, for some reason, because of where I always chose to land, the opposite side of the planet from my ship. Then I'd get really unlucky sometimes. Finally get back to where my ship was, only to find it had already lost the land it was sitting on and sunk into the center of the planet, and my ship had gone through the black hole. So then I had to go back through the black hole, but the black hole decided to use gravity to orbit me around the black hole instead and smash me into a wall, and I die. That happened more often than I like to admit. I died a lot that way. That was like the most common way I die. Smashed into a wall because I missed jumping the black hole. Like, I'd aim for the black hole because I want to go in to chase after my ship, and instead I'd smash into the wall. So much death through concussions. What else happened in that game? Like I said, I made it pretty... I found a ruin. I found a house? My ethical core finds it upsetting. I will admit, the planet I explored the least was the one with the water on it. I would rather not see it. I got so caught up in trying to explore the satellite around that planet which was a pain and a half. A ruin! I guess it dates from the earliest days of the Nebula, Mistress.
The robot
I'll
hovered
investigate,
away,
Mistress.
and I was alone. Then it came back.
Then I came, just hand it back. I recovered a moldering fragment of canvas, just floating out here. And here's an inscription on it. Yay! This is one end of a tattered fragment of text. Yeah, that water planet was always so interesting to me, but it also terrified me because I'd hear stories. Because I talked with all the astronauts, and man, I was always unsettled when they go, oh yeah, there's that one planet with all the water. Someone tried to fly down to the middle, but there's something down there. And I was like, I'm sorry, are you telling me there's a living creature in that water? Yeah. You're right. You're right. I am looking at a moldering fragment of canvas out of a house that's out here. I've already got a suspicion about this place. By this place, I mean this entire cosmos. I think a planet shattered into pieces long ago. And so now everything's drifting place to place. And so I think it has something to do with that. It just feels like that's what's going on here. No. You? Follow me, you? I believe I remember the word follow, mistress. 'Tis my theory. A world falling apart. Or that has fallen apart. Follow me. You. Oh! Well, this all of a sudden makes a little sense. Follow me if you can. Wait, no. Can. Right? Yeah, follow me if you can. Who are we following? Just follow me if you can. Make sense? Yeah, it kind of does. It's a challenge. I didn't know there'd be artifacts out here. That's kind of cool. Oh, remark. Whee! Oh yeah. You've played the game. I wonder if you know about the Kraken at the bottom of the, Wait. There we go. The air they pour out, the air we breathe, where does it come from? Where do any of us come from, mistress? Air comes from plant. Enough said. Where did I come from? You were built. A ruin! It's a ruin from ancient times, mistress. Wait, mistress.
The robot wasted no time.
I found a torn large book filled with precise calculations. It must have come from somewhere nearby. The cover has been inscribed, mistress. It's a math book. Of something. Oh. Lives? No. If this is always, would this be sometimes? I can't select it. The middle word might be sometimes. I think. I don't think saw will fit up there. Of? Haha! I did it. So you... Oh, yeah, the Kraken. The Kraken on the planet of Outer Wilds, the big water one. At least that's what the rumors said. Never saw it myself. I just kept talking to people, and they'd be like, there's something down there. There's a Kraken. There's a giant thing with tentacles. It's like they don't want you down there. It pushes you away. Like, all kinds of rumors. I was always wondering if there actually is a Kraken down there in those waters. Although exploring that water planet becomes nigh on impossible. The waves are so powerful they launch you into orbit. I literally was launched into orbit. You know how frustrating it is to be like, I'm going to explore this thing and I'm in space now! Or to all of a sudden lose your footing because you're like, oh, I was in space, didn't realize it, now I'm falling and smashed my head on the wall. Great. Thanks, gravity. No, I'm totally gonna play it again. I was just wondering if you might have known, but yeah. Fair enough. I also agree that I don't like spoilers. Oh, what are you? Bless Emperor Water. Who's Emperor Water? That single tick is an of. So why would it do water? It does it for the comma, which normally denotes an element, but that would need another tick at the end. Book? I don't know. Book of... Wait. Could it be? Aww. Days isn't an option? So you're saying this isn't Days of Our Lives? It's the Book of Our Lives. I don't know. Maybe? I'm gonna take a look at my inscriptions real quick. Do I have any solvable? I do! The Golden Sextant. Sail for home. Cool. Emperors live forever. This was carved by an emperor. So, you know, confirmed. Let's see, what's this one say? Follow the holy light. Hey, it even filled in the for me. Thanks. And it's done. I have so many unsolved inscriptions. Whoa, I thought it would show me all the inscriptions, not all the timeline. 3, 4, 5. Wait. Oh, that's all inscriptions. Just updated. Do I have any unsolved? Oh, I think I just solved all my known inscriptions. Yeah, I'm pretty great, yeah. Most likely this comes from the same site as the fragment of canvas. Whoa! Whoa! What if the rivers aren't natural at all? I want to go this way. What if they weren't created by storms or magnetic fields or anything like that? What else could they be? I missed. What if they were drawn by a painter with a brush? What? Well, you have me intrigued until you went to Crazy Town with these rivers are drawn. I mean, in actuality, they are, I guess, drawn by the game designers, but still, how would such a thing be done? Where am I going? I don't know! I'll take a right now. Why? Because all the roads lead to the same place, apparently. Imagine a ship dragging flows behind it, the way a plow drags out a furrow. A tapestry of cloud and smoke. Ugh. Ugh, I just want some rapids to carry me. The wellsprings drive the flows, mistress. The wires. Ugh. I chose the wrong path. Ugh, there we go. They exist in nature, mistress. Whatever they were talking about. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to make this turn. Whew, I made it. Set us down, 6. I could show the square of foil to Arroy. I could. I could also see if Arroy's done with the crown. I hate this place. Shut up, robot. Don't be insulting of my home. I have mentioned several times it is my home. Set Boyauki Rafa. Cat kiss. Ieni Hua Ke. I'll never get used to that. Okay, Arroy. You're this way, right? Yep. Arroy's yard is this way. Control? Oh, I was gonna say, congratulations, you got all your slaves owners. But no, she didn't. Why do the laborers not fight back? Some do. I'd have to get far. In here. Oh, in here. Well, Robot looks angry again. I don't know why. I've not figured out why it keeps doing an after image of me whenever I start walking. I hope your Fred is still here, mistress. Look at that. What's with these after images? Their purpose? Ah, Alaya. Good. Quickly. Come in. Hey, I actually got invited inside. That thing you brought in. What'd you make of it? First things first. Where did you find it? How? From a moon in the eye of the cyclones. I hoped you didn't go there twice. The real puzzle is how did it get where it was? Right? The place looked like someone had been living there.
Wasn't the Emperor sent into exile when the Empire fell? Don't tell me you found where they sent him. He wasn't around to ask. I think maybe you did. Did you ever hear of the Great Forge? A moon used in the early Empire for crafting complex devices. I've never seen anything so obviously made there before. Did you say devices? Plural? I think this sort of thing was common in the Holy Empire. Things people wore, things they carried, they were all functional, active. But did you find out what the crown does? No. I have no idea. I didn't try to turn it on. Why not? What did you learn that scared you? Alaya. It's hundreds of years old. I mean, perhaps if I knew what it was powered by, but if I put the wrong amount of flow through it, I'll smoke the foil. I don't think we'd stay friends. This forge, Oroi. Is it real? Not just a myth? It must have been real. And huge. Employing hundreds, maybe thousands of people. Where? I have no idea. You're the archaeologist. The crown, Oroi. I need it back. And in one piece. Honestly, I'd rather it wasn't here. I'll keep it safe. No, I wanted to look around. Aw, man. I'll talk to her. I found a Rebesque foil hidden in a statuette. An old one. Hidden there by someone. You can't get much on from a foil on its own. They all work in different ways, depending on where and how they were made. Can you tell where this one was made? I doubt it. You're the archaeologist. It's quite something. Too delicate for Empire work. This is either ancient or was made in an ancient way. In the Empire, they carved these things by hand. They were useless. Ha! The ancients are better at making foils? Better than the Empire? Of course. How do you think they made so many robots? Wait. Okay, so a foil's a computer chip, basically. Yeah, you know, those, oh, those ancient tablets. It's good to see you're in one piece. Why wouldn't I be? I keep having robots take the fall for me. The literal fall. Including this one. It fell into sand. You don't need to pretend to me, Alaya. I know the strain you put on yourself. I'm fine. Sure you are. Except when you run and start coughing up fluid. Mistress, is there something I should know? It's nothing. Sure it isn't. Just take care of yourself, alright? Sheerlung doesn't just go away. Oh. Okay, so that tells us a little something. Alaya has a chronic condition, it sounds like. You told me there was a thing I could put in my arm to open the Elbereth gate? What was that about? A arabesque foil. Nothing much. Just enough for the gate to recognize you. How are things here? Still slow. Don't be a stranger, Alaya. Elasra. About what? The foil? What did I learn so early? Do you normally learn it later in the game about the foil and getting in through the gate? I mean, I do have mad game skills, so... We've discovered the existence of one new location. An early Empire period moon. Time to depart, mistress? Soon? Not yet. Oh, the Sheerlung bit. 6? How long were you buried on Iox? I have no idea, mistress. I do not remember it. And you don't know why you were buried? No, mistress. I can only assume I was not needed. Sad. For a robot to not be needed. Perhaps robots were not trusted. Perhaps, mistress. Though I have observed robots to be both more predictable and more kind than most humans. That's true. Robots are pretty, predictable. I didn't realize... Okay, well... That's surprising. I didn't know that most people don't find out about the Sheerlung until later in the game. I feel accomplished now. Yo, you got anything for me? Alaya, come on in. You, oh, wait. Show him an artifact. I picked up a few items you might be interested in. Oh, yes? The torn book made somewhere distant. Where am I? Ah! A torn large book filled with precise calculations dating from the earliest days of the nebula. Very nice. I've not seen anything quite like that. I might be able to make you an offer. Here we are. Where you walking to? A statue fashioned from bone. His back seems to be inscribed. Yes! It's one phrase, okay. Oh, studio. Really? I'm impressed. That impresses me. See, when everyone talks about, like, decisions that matter, that's what I'm talking about. Branching storylines that actually branch in such incredible ways that you can find out things much sooner or much later than other playthroughs. Oh, pray. Oh, there's only one divine symbol and this doesn't fit. I got an apostrophe, so I got an of.
I got a 4. Ooh, 4. Okay. I think pray must be right. Yes! Another word learned! Bless of rivers. So... this is either sailors or skies. But given the nature... it's very similar to how rivers is written. But it's got the word for divine. I'm going to assume this means skies. Value. So, oh man, it's got water in it twice. Quickly has the water in it because the rivers move quickly. Swiftness. Swift as a river. Value. I'm impressed. These guys came up with very good pictographic characters. So this is how language does work. So I am impressed with this part of the game especially. This is what like makes the game interesting. The first and foremost thing about this game that's truly draws... like, it's... what am I trying to say? This is the best gameplay in the game. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like... it's really cool. I wish more games had things like this. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is, like, innovative. Let's see... so definitely something about swiftness or rivers or water. Moving speed, maybe? Value. Hope or a wish. Mercy. No. Value. Something valued. Loyalty? I want to say loyalty. This might be speed, but... this also feels like loyalty. Because something that's valuable. But no, I know about water. I don't know the others. Skies pray for loyalty. No, that doesn't make any sense. What if this is actually sailors pray... we're going to use context clues here. Sailors pray for mercy? Sailors pray for speed. Because mercy, I don't think fits there. But sailors praying for speed makes sense. Comes, sits, and skies makes very little sense. Skies making the most sense of the three of those remaining words. But would the skies pray for speed? It's a very long word, too. Rivers seems to be highly emphasized. A similarity to the word rivers is really highly emphasized, which is why I went with sky, because the rivers are in the skies. But it could be something for the sailors, because they also go the rivers. So the sailors pray for speed. Yeah, that sounds right. Sailors pray for speed. That will do for now. Did I solidify any words? No? Dang it. Most likely this comes from the same place as the sextant and the devotional icon I found before. This should help us work out where to look for an unknown moon. So, if you've seen the merchandise, the statue for your torn large book, I don't see why not. Yeah, sure. I don't have a reason to keep the book. This game's giving me no reason to hold on to it. I think this looks rather good here. Nice. Can I talk to you again? Yay! Show another artifact. No, wait. Okay, maybe I should just look at you. There we go. Artifact. Uncovered a few more items you might be interested in. Holy cow, I got so many items. The fragment of canvas made somewhere distant. This is a moldering fragment of canvas dating from ancient times. Nice enough. Ah, well, I could probably shift it, but not for much. A beautiful, unique piece. I might be able to make you an offer. No, then. It's a very barter-based system, isn't it? Yeah, moldering isn't a very good selling point. An aged river map. I hardly recognize any of these river shapes. But that swirl must be the Iox spiral. There's something inscribed here. Oh, a new script. I found a new character. Look at that. It's like a diamond going inward continuously. Ooh, something about the Empresses. No good. I'd have to start again and try it a different way. Okay. So not the Empresses. Of? That was it. If this is similar to Emperor and Empress and Goddess and Deity, then this means that it's... Actually, it's mostly Emperor is the similarity. So, Palace? Because that looks like a house. Palace of... Blascan Mystery? Palace of... Princes? Goddesses. Princes. Yeah, I've been noticing that a lot, actually, now that you mention it. Every time I get one of these, I'm like, yeah, this looks right. No, it's wrong. What? You scratched out the word I thought was right? Every time. Every time. Something about a mystery. I don't know. I think princes fits here. Either this or goddesses, but I think... I don't know. I don't know what that character on the end has me confused. It's basically an infinite box. Constantly rotated 90 degrees inside itself. So... the princes, the goddesses... You know, I'm gonna go with princes for now. A name for Iox, perhaps? The Palace of Princes? Huh. Interesting. This comes from the same site as the shattered model and the spherical device I found here earlier, I think. That suggests people often visited both these two places. This should help us locate the ancient pre-Empire site. So, you've seen it. The map for your moldering fragment of canvas. Agree to trade. You have a deal. I don't really need this moldering canvas. I'll be sorry to sell this on when the time comes. You will? The moldering piece of canvas? It will take me some time to set up buyers for what you've given me. So, if there's more, let me look another time when my eyes have recovered. That's fair. I've sold you a few things. Can I talk to you? So, Tappy, ever hear of someone called Renba? Visited the Cat Kiss quite often, I'm told. Maybe buying up laborers? Renba! That was the one! Remember I told you a worker got zinged by someone buried in the ground? Renba was the man hiring the laborers that found that thing. I saw him taking one back with a broken arm. You never met him? Don't think so. If it was from Iox, I might have picked his pocket. Any other question? Like, how do you line up buyers? How are things on Elbereth? Maybe I can hear some rumors. Some gossip, perhaps? You know, much the same. Whenever anything changes around here, people claw it back again, good or bad. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But as you said, it's definitely a same thing. Later, Tappy. Don't get any less beautiful. He looked worried when he said that. Okay, yeah. We have a few new artifacts to trace. Also, we have pinpointed one new location of interest, a pre-Empire site. Are you ready to go now, mistress? We still have more to do here. I was about to say yes, but then I realized I want to go down to the bar. Remark. So if Remba found the last emperor unreborn, but Mayari believes she is the last emperor, does that give her reason enough to want to keep Renba silent? To somehow make him and his ship and his findings just disappear? That is pure speculation, mistress. Speculation, but not wrong, then. Indeed. Well, you agree with me. That's interesting. For some reason, there's no word for going down. The reason for that seems quite obvious to me, mistress. Waste receptacles flush outwards. Wait, I might be confused. A waste receptacle? Are we using a waste receptacle to travel in and out of the city? Are we going through what is usually considered a trash chute? I thought it was a gate. Yep, that he does. One of the most sarcastic, condescending robots I've encountered yet. What exactly is a cactus, mistress? Apparently I'm not going to answer that. Like, he's one of the most condescending robots I've ever met, and I played Mass Effect 3 with EDI. Although she was more sarcastic than condescending. What about Elia? You're back. I always come back. One day I'll put up a sign in my bar. Elia Alasra drank raki here. Sometimes she even paid her tab. I offered to pay last time. You said no. I will wait here, mistress. You look tired. Are you sleeping at night? Of course. The tax collectors from Iox can't pick my pocket if I don't sleep.
Always a joke.
It's called deflection. Always a joke. Yeah. Your generosity will be the end of you. Everything's paid back in the end. I shall sip my drink. No, look here. I have a present for you. Oh, that's a surprise. A broken flagon. Thank you. Not one of mine, obviously. Not one of mine, obviously. I think it dates from at least the earliest days of the Empire. Look at the carvings. Someone took time over this. Whoever made this didn't add an inscription around the rim. Aw, man. Well, I got something to trade at least. This comes from the same source as the statue I found here before, I think. This new find should help us locate the source. This should help us work out where to look for its location. I'm really narrowing down something. What do I owe you? Nothing. Just don't stop stopping by. He's a nice guy. I'm gonna sip my drink some more. You want another Rocky? No, please. I'm good. I just want to get one drink. I don't want to be hammered when I'm sailing. Another time. There we go. Rotate that camera. Be seeing you, Timor. Don't be a stranger. Come on, Six. And we have one new artifact to consider. We have also learned enough to pinpoint one more new location, Renba's dig site. Are you ready to go yet, mistress? Do it! Leave the moon. This way, mistress. And so we left the surface of Elbereth. With enough new evidence to find 2 new sites. I'm so close to finding the truth, even though I'm pretty sure I'm not close at all to the end of this game. I just want to find as much information as I can before I head back to my boss, who I may or may not be able to trust. And the more I learn, the more it's looking like I can't trust her. Do I have to? I mean, I guess it would help me learn some more words. Now look at that inscription I found. Really? Now? Okay. I mean, if you insist. Unsolved? What about it? Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Excuse me. Oh, 100%. Except for Timor. Timor got my back. He's cool. I'm putting him on my short list of cool people. It's a very short list. So far the list is Timor. Yep, that's the list. Long show me a passage from the Annals of Mazwai. Still haven't figured this one out, or at least not confirmed it. Because I haven't found anything else that could... I haven't found this word again since. And banished, or whatever this word is, also haven't found that one. Wait a minute. What was that I saw up there? I thought I saw something red. Oh, it's just the B button. Purple robe. Is pilgrims wrong? It's so similar to the word ascend, but it has two divine characters in it. No, pilgrims has to be right. That has to be correct. I watched Beloved. I could be... No. Now that I know more about it, I die... It's not... well, if I'm right about death up there, then this can't be death. Simple as that. Goddess? That can be right. It only has one divine symbol, when Emperor has 3. Die just feels too short for the here, though. Oh, wait a minute. What if this is I fear death? And I actually have death wrong. In which case, death keep you is wrong. And this is actually nothing? I assumed this was keep, but I don't know why I assumed that. I know it's not find. So, if it's keep, or is it fear you? Death, light, leave. If that is death, then this has fear. No, because I put fear earlier in another thing. Nothing keep you. Because this was written on a deathbed. I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh yeah, that is a deathbed, so... And he scratched it at a weird angle like he was lying in the bed. So he was just scratching it, basically saying, I fear death. Yeah. This has to be treasures of enormous value. It's where I found the crown. And this just makes sense to be enormous. These first and last words could be different, though. Value, it's where we found the crown, but what if it is actually truth? Quickly, speed, water. Enormous everything doesn't make any sense. Enormous danger? That could be danger. That's danger. And this is still treasures of enormous danger. That changes numerous connotations. Take me home? That's take? I mean, that makes sense. Fear me home doesn't make sense. And now me home doesn't make sense. To the place where I belong? Of course! West Virginia! Now, if only I knew the words for West and Virginia. This has to be take. This has to be take. Has to be. But I saw that earlier and it wasn't take. That has to be empires. Water of life. Yeah, that has to be life. Carved into the... Light from night. Nothing of toward light into night. Yeah, that's it. Light of mystery. Yeah. Yeah. I honestly still have no idea about this one. It's either plants or trees. That's all I can think. I've only seen that character once before. Or no, once only. That one time. I haven't seen it again since. Nothing keep you. Look, there it is. Keep. Fear. Keep. Okay, there's that character. That's 2 commas, chili pepper, backwards comma. Was it here? No. Where's the chili pepper? Wait. Come together. Welcomes you. It's at the gate, and it's coming together. That makes sense now. This is Goddess welcomes you. Nothing keep you. Okay, where is it? Where's that chili pepper? So I have it in one place, it's keep. But it's not giving it to me as a suggestion for some reason. No, wait, there it is. Take. Fear is the only one that's been twice. That doesn't make sense. Fear me home? Okay, I'll put fear there. 3. No. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, in one place I had take, but take isn't here. So fear me home and nothing fear you. That's weird. Alright, well, Goddess welcomes you. Ascend toward us quickly. You return to, you don't return towards. Banished mystery sail. Ascend. Okay, fine. Let me try return. No, okay. Oh, holy cow, I haven't even done anything with this one. Yeah. If it does that, that would be confusing. I really hope it's not doing that to me this time. Let's see. Waters divide? Waters divide us. Something join us.
Wow. That went almost perfectly. And I learned a new character. No idea what... I don't want to say what I think that looks like. Snake. Snake. It looks like a snake. There we go. Snake in the grass. Waters divide us. Something join us. Oh, and. Waters divide us and join us. That makes sense. I can't confirm that yet, because I only have that character just now. Because I don't have and. I don't have and learned. So I have to actually learn and for it to go, and. That's the first time I've come across the character and. I think and. Snake in the grass. What do you mean? Really? So it should have then had her go, this means and. Maybe it's because I haven't left the pause menu yet. It does? Huh. From. Holy water from below the earth. Why'd I say for? I mean, I am in, I'm technically in the, location selection menu. I'm just doing my inscriptions right now. Follow me if you can. Book of our lives. And so turns the book of our lives. Return the crown to holy cow. On rivers of light we sail forever. That's a cool line. Oh, really? That's weird. I'm gonna check this out again, see if I have anything insolvable after I finish going through the remainder of these. I think I'm almost done. Sailors pray for speed. Book of our lives. Didn't I just read that? Did I go backwards? Huh. Palace of Princes. It's either Palace of Princes or Temple of Goddesses. I don't know which. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any solvable. I'm gonna chalk it up to the fact that I'm in this menu right now. Where can I go? Oh, no, I'm not in the menu. I'm here. Well, then you're right. It should have definitely let me go. Huh. Talk about the nebula some more. Mistress? Look at their 6. The white whale be out there. Evidently, it is indeed beautiful, mistress. Well, that was a conversation. Let's go somewhere. Oh, dang. More time has passed than I thought. Can I back out of this menu? Can I save in this menu? I cannot. I can't back out either. Okay, I'm gonna have to go do the sailing, and I'm gonna have to log off here soon. Oh, the pre-Empire site. Oh. I think I'll go to Iox, because I think I can learn some words now. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get. I know a guy, a Huang. I'm gonna go to Huang and learn some words from him.
We turned the prow for Iox once more.
But I'm going to have
Going
to.
back always felt like a relief.
I have finished my consideration of the stone and the statues, mistress. What? Aw, man. I'm just gonna go straight. I believe I have a rough location for where the statues were constructed. Huang! Good work! I'm not gonna question how it did it. Whee! I missed it! You didn't give me a turn! Thank you, mistress. Oh, you did give me a turn, I just couldn't see it in the background. We're gonna turn right up ahead, mistress. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna get to Iox, and as soon as it lets me, I'm going to pause the game, autosave, and log off until next week, next Saturday. Because I am at the end of my stream time and have an appointment to keep with some friends. Unless you were already planning your robotical spree, your robocidal spree. Why is she saying that? Oh, that's Six saying that. I gave it a name. I called it Talon. I don't think I've been paying attention to their conversation. I admit that much. That is a girl's name on Elbereth. I didn't name it after anyone, if that's what you're thinking. Whoa! Stay to the center, because it gets me there faster. Sweep the sail. No, wait, wrong button. Sweep the sail! I just like the name. Interesting. Ioxian space. Am I there? I'm really high up now. I cannot imagine having a name. I call you Six all the time. It's a name, technically. I cannot imagine it would matter, and yet I believe I feel the lack. That's sad. Set us down, Six. See, you have a name. I mean, Sanji is called Sanji, and his name basically just means 3. Should we? Should we really? I mean, I've already made... Oh, you missed this yesterday. I'm not going to be able to lie to her about the crown. Because... Why is everyone always dressed in, like, dirt? Because, I didn't lie to the robot about the crown, so... Yeah. I am sure Professor Mayari will be most keen to see the crown, mistress. It's quite a find. The original crown of the Emperors of Iox. Mayari will probably put it on. This should help convince her to let us explore out there more. Let's go with that.
Who knows what else we might find. Still haven't figured out the whole after image thing. Look at this. I'm flash streaking. Like, that sounds wrong. I meant like I'm doing the streaks like the Flash, where he runs, and like, and you see all the things behind him. That. Or I'm doing the I'm doing Killua's thing. What's it called? Stutter step? It's possible. Humans have very strange hobbies. Remba joined a cult? Oh, I just hit the X button, and all of a sudden I've added to my timeline, Remba joined a cult? Where's Huang? It's here. Huang! Where are you? Look at this place, 6. It looks modern, but it's ancient. It might be. I always was wondering if it was saving things to my timeline. Here and there, bits of architecture go back hundreds of years. Like, there's actually... I started suspecting it's saving it to my timeline when I logged in today. I started the game, and it goes... And it made a comment of... Alari is stalling going back to Iox. I'm like... How did you know? And I think it's because it's taking note of how long I'm spending walking around. And they're like, you spent a long time walking around with the knowledge of what of what happened to Renba. You've chosen to stall. That's my assumption. At least. Kind of curious. I want to see what happens. The game really wants you to tell her, though. Like, you got the robot telling you, you got the objectives telling you. Right down here in the bottom right, it says we should tell the professor what happened to Renba. Then there's like, oh yeah, we found out about Renba. We should probably go tell her. Oh yeah, I found a crown. Should probably go give her the crown. Like, it just keeps telling you. They really want us to do this. For some reason, as early as possible, but also lets you wait as late as possible. What's the point of both options? Fascinating at the very least. Very curious. Anywho, I have to wrap it up. I've already gone half an hour over time. Whew, I'm going to be late. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I appreciate talking to you guys. It's been fun. I hope you guys join me next time, next Saturday. Stream Saturdays and Sundays as always. You can check my channel for the schedule. And if you're curious about anything else I've done, I posted on my YouTube channel. Same name, just search my name, it's there. I keep meaning to add a link to my Twitch. I keep forgetting. So Thanks a bunch. You have a great one too. Peace out, everyone. Bye-bye.